What's up everyone, welcome back to another episode of my channel. So today I'm going to continue to work on the BMW E36. As you've seen in the previous video, I found that leak on the turbo and the oil pressure light is on. The light is on because I think I have the wrong oil type, not the wrong, but it is right for the car, but the engine, it has a lot of miles on it, so it has wear and tear. And the oil is, maybe it is too thin for the engine, and so it's not building up the pressure that it needs to work right, because when I accelerate a little bit over 1000 RPM, the light goes out. So everything is working fine, so maybe that is the problem, the oil type. So I'm gonna change the oil, not right now, when I got the turbo rebuilt. I'm gonna change the oil to a thicker one and see what happens. As you've seen, I have also taken out the sunroof. It was a lot of work, but I got it done. In this episode, I'm gonna start to disassemble the sunroof to see what are the pieces that I will be needing to replace, because I already know that some of them are broken and the sunroof is stuck in place. So I'm gonna start with that, and then I'm gonna move on to that rear door that we talked in the previous video, and try to disassemble it out of the car. The next thing will be maybe check the rear brake drum, because the parking brake is not working on that side of the car. So I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna disassemble and see what is happening. Maybe it's all the rust. The car has been abandoned for a lot of time, so maybe that parking brake on that side is stuck, the cable. I'm gonna check into that and see what is wrong. So let's start the work in this video. Meguiar. It's been a couple of hours later. I got a lot of work done. Let me show you what I've done so far. So for the sunroof, guys, I have the sunroof all disassembled. This is the top part, the one that you see on the roof that is visible. I got it all disassembled. I taken out all the parts that was broken, right, this on here. That was a couple of plastic pieces that was broken right here. This one I have taken out also, but just to clean it up. It was full of grease. On the other side as well. As for the main piece, this is it. I have already went to the car wash to give it a little clean. It's better. The rails are still full of grease. It is a mess, but it is needed, that grease, for it to work properly. I have also tested it on the car without any brackets, without any plastic bits, just the cables, and I managed to get it working right. It was blocked somehow, I don't know, maybe all that grease blocked the cables. In here, I don't know if you can see, but the cables are all dirty of the grease. I will do later a couple of more passes on the motor to open and close this all couple of times to get it running right. Here we have all the savable pieces that I'm gonna use still to assemble it. It's all clean without any grease, so it's all good and ready to put in the car when the repair kit arrives. Then, as you can see, I moved on to the rear door. I have taken it out. It was a little bit of a pain because of this pin that sits right here. I thought it would be more difficult, but it would just hammer it from the bottom to get it out. It was relatively simple. This is the door that was on the car. I'm gonna remove all those things that are on the inside. I'm gonna need this piece because on the junkyard they've gotten this right off because they also could not take the pin, but I managed to do it. So I'm gonna disassemble it all to put all these items, the motor, all the brackets on the door from the junkyard. As you have seen me doing, I have just tested a little bit to see how the paint would react to a polish. As you can see, let me get the flash. The paint is much better now as it was in here. So it was a good result. There's still a little bit of scratches left, but not that big of a problem. As you can see, the reflections are much better. I needed to change the product I was using because after I sanded with a couple of grids of sandpaper, I started with 1,000 because the paint was really in bad shape. Then I moved on to 15,000 grid, then 2,000, and then 2,500 grid. So I was saying, I needed to change the product because the earlier product that I was using was this one right here. It was not getting rid of the scratches, the deepest scratches. So I moved to the better one that I have. It's Meguiar's Ultimate Compound. For my experience, this is one of the best compounds in the market, and it was able to get rid of most of the scratches, the deep ones, and then moved on to the finish with the Ultimate Polish, also from Meguiar's. As you can see, it's a lot better than it was. This part is full of orange peel, so the paint job that was here, the painter that did this job, it's a bad painter, as you can see. Look at the difference. Look at that light and look at that light right now. It is much better now. So that was just a test to see how the paint would react and how it would be after a deep polish with the sandpaper. and all of that compounds. I think the result is pretty good for it as it was and then how it is right now. All the orange peel is gone. The car itself doesn't have orange peel, so it's just renew the paint and give it that shine again. So I think it's gonna work very well, but that was gonna be for the end. This was just a test to see how that door would be. Now I'm gonna start to put the pieces from the old door to the new one and go from there, guys. So let's get back to work. Guys, about an hour later, we got the old door completely disassembled. It was a lot of work, but we got it done. The garage is a mess right now. Let me show you how it is. So here we are. The two doors are completely disassembled. The pieces are scattered all over the place, but I got it. It's organized my way. As you can see, I have sanded and painted the door handle. That is because the old paint was faded, and I'm gonna put new seals around the door handle. The handle will not look good compared to the new pieces. So that's it for now. Now what I'm going to do is relax a little bit after all this hard work. I'm gonna on a walk with my girlfriend, on a ride. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Guys, it's the next day. I am with my batteries fully charged after that stroll on the beach. That was an hell of an afternoon, and that waffle was to die for. So today, let's not waste any more time and tackle the door so we can put it in place in this video. Let's go. Guys, here we are. It's been a couple of hours. I got a lot of work done. That door was a pain in the butt to get done, but I got it done. Finally changed all the components from the old door to the new door. Let me show you how it is. So here it is. Here is the door. It's in place, looking good. At least half of the door is looking good, the other half is looking like this. At least the door handle that I painted, it's a lot better, as you can see, compared to the old one that is on the car still. I'm gonna paint all of them because this looks pretty good. All the gaps are looking perfect. The window opens and closes with no issues at all. And just this piece left, I'm gonna leave it out to polish the door in the future. No need to put it in right now, such as this piece. I have not put it in either. This is a new piece that I bought and got to put it here, because the old one looked like this. These plastics are completely gone. I got these new pieces, all 4 of them, to change, so the car will look much better. So guys, that will be it for today's episode. We got a lot of work done. It was very hard, but we got it done. At least we take that little stroll on the beach and eat that waffle. That was wonderful again, guys. So that will be it for today's episode. I am a mess, as you can see, as always. I'm always leave the garage messy, so I need a bath. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please leave a like and subscribe if you like the content. That helps me to keep up the work on the car and to upload more videos to you guys. So I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.